Hmm? Cheers, dude.
Oh god. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Right, let me turn that shit down. Let me just close my door here. Point, set, all fans to a head flank cavitate, because it is warm, absolutely roasting at the moment. Hang on, let me turn that one on. Power! Yes. Right. How we doing, stream? We alright? You doing well? Hopefully so. Right, I think everything's potentially working. Just wipe away the cobwebs from the microphone there. It's not actual cobwebs, metaphorically. It's not actually metaphorically, because I touched my mic, but it is metaphorically. Okay, how are we doing, chat? We're doing well. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. It has been a few 4 days since I last streamed something. Hello, I'm still alive. I survived the trip to Digby's. And here we are, playing some Cold Waters. Chin scratch and wonder. Got quite a few familiar faces down in chat there. We've got Saru. We've got Matt Frags, Toby. Yes, all the familiar people. And some people that I've never seen before. Like, who have I never seen before? Ramon. Yep, never seen him before. Yep. Right hand for, yep, never seen NCR, yep, J-Bar, yeah, all of these new people turning up, it's lovely. Right, so, yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of Cold Waters. The last time I streamed wasn't actually on my channel, believe it or not. It was actually over by,
yeah.
Oh, I can't even remember. Dark Rush, thank you very much for subscribing there, or even, I don't know actually. There's two of you popped up at the same time. Sarah Barnett 4 has resubscribed for 2 months with Twitch Prime, thank you very much. And Dark Rush has resubscribed for 1 month, or for 2 months, with a tier 1 sub. And Saru there with the 1,000 bits. Look how far ahead I am. Best streamer. I can see it before it even pops up. Cheer 1000, welcome back to streaming on your actual channel, yes. For anybody that doesn't know, I went for a barbecue down at Mr. Digby Tatham Waters, that ZF fucker that like history and stuff. And, yeah, it was great. Holy shit, Mr. Roller, thank you very much for, holy crap, 9 months. Totally new here too. Gas or whales? Yes, maybe. There may be a little bit of whale gassing in our future. So yeah, I went down, had a barbecue, life was good. I have got awful sunburn on my arms. That's part of the reason why I'm in absolute agony on the forearms there. I didn't really have any consideration to how hot it was, and I got cooked like the pasty white guy I am. I am now red. I'm a Martian. So yeah, apart from that, all's well. I tried some rum, drank it like an absolute girl. Because it was actually like drinking paint thinner. Actually was paint thinner, as far as I can tell. Yeah, you'll have to ask Digby more about the rum.
Oh, yeah.
All I know is it's called Puss's rum, and I was a big puss drinking it. So yeah, thank you very much there to Babatu, Surplus Rex 00. Thank you very much for 3 months now. Enjoy your dark brown bear, sir. Second time watching a live stream, and you've subscribed for 3 months. It's not a good business plan, sir. It's not a good business plan. And thank you very much to Aquatic Crisis as well for the tier 1. So do enjoy your emotes, sir and or madam. So yeah, we're going to be getting into the game here. I'm actually feeling a little bit of the narwhal. Class submarine. So just going to make sure things are working. Thank you very much to Matia. Hello there. How was the day after the barbecue? Cube Love. It was great. I did not get a finger in the pooper, as I thought maybe these people would be so inclined, but it turned out they weren't murderers, rapists, or paedophiles. They were just normal people, and that was great. It was nice actually putting a voice to a face or a name to a face. Actually going and seeing the Digby Tatham Water. Well, not the Digby Tatham Water, but the man behind Digby Tatham Water, which was nice. Thank you very much there to Jen Black as well, a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. We're going to be driving many subs today. Here is one of them, Mr. Jen Black, or Mrs. Jen Black. I would say Jen is a Mrs. potentially, possibly. Yes, the clues are there. Right, what am I doing? I am floundering around, not actually getting anything done on time. Nothing unusual there. What was I doing? That was it. I was checking to see whether I'd taken that mod out. Thank you very much there to Original Lenny. Jury's out on that one. And Zacomir there for 4 months. Thank you very much. Original, enjoy your emotes, my friend. And fucking hell, Robin, Zacomir, it's all coming out of the woodwork now. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, guy's going to get a sore throat at this rate. Do you know, I've got a very bad attention span. Fuck, I almost didn't finish that sentence then. Let's get rid of that file there. That's what we want to get rid of. Let's get rid of it. So yeah, Robin and Zakimir, very kind of you both there. Speg Heady Fapper is new here. Welcome. If I know Twitch like I know Twitch, you're probably not new here. This is probably your 17th live stream, but yep, that's Twitch algorithms. That's almost as broken as my own live stream, so they're welcome. They're welcome to stay. Thank you very much there to Right Hand for Wanker there, or Right Hand for Jerkoff. Yeah. Play China campaign, save the Thai people. Ooh, I want to play some Russia.
Oh, yeah.
Russia. Have I sobered up yet? Yes, have sobered up. I wasn't drunk, Your Honour. I wasn't drunk. Believe that, for it is true. There is no deception here. Mans was sober, which was nice. Yeah, no, really nice barbecue. And really nice people. Got to meet Chinny, got to meet everybody else. It was great. Okay. And then in the thesis that I present to you, Professor, is that if I click cold waters here, it will load. And now there comes the case of proving it. Let's cut to the black screen. That's a familiar sight, isn't it? Oh yes. Let's move the mic down a little bit here.
Oh, yeah.
You drank rum and didn't get drunk. Are you broken? I was not drunk. 50 subs. What the fuck is 50? What do you mean 50 subs? Oh shit, I am actually missing people. Saru has gifted a sub to Unit Gamma there for 3 months. Aquatic Crisis with 200 bits. I've been watching since Train Sim World. Now don't jump out of that sub like you did that train, alright? Cheer 100, 100. Thank you very much, my friend. And Right Hand for Wanker again. Sorry, the last time I got drunk at a party, I take a piss on my friend's refrigerator. The end story, they never invite me again. How long do you English?
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah.
And the Cake Lord, enjoy your emotes. Thank you very much for subbing there. Okay, so campaign, the campaign. Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm not even going to get to play the game at this point. 1200. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub there. Enjoy your emotes, my friend. And I'm a dino. I was going to roar then. I thought I'd spare your earphones there. Captain, we need to go to... I don't know whether that was what he was going for. But I like to think that it was. Anyway, we're going to be doing a little bit of the 1984 campaign. You know the drill by now. Those damn Ruskies, they're at it again. I want to play a little bit of the Narwhal class submarine. I guess we could do our recap. That's the pen here, and the submarine. And yes, let's just tell you a little bit. All of I know of the Narwhal class. In fact, I think you know what? I told you everything I knew about the Narwhal class submarine, while absolutely not pissed as a fart on rum. So yes, if you want to find out about that, just go to Digby's channel, look for the Cold Water stream, and there I tell you sort of loosely how or what everything is, which is nice. Isn't that nice? Wish me luck. I have a job interview tomorrow, and I really need that job. Mr. Crankers, or Mrs. Crankers. I think it's Mr. I'm taking a guess. I did, in fact, just assume your gender in 2018. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm going to prison. Okay. What job? What job is it? For where do you choose to work, sir? There we go. Yep, gender heretic. 2018 is the year to be offended. It's the year of the offended SJW. It's the Chinese year of the SJW. Yes. That's the one. Narwhal class submarine, a modified sturgeon submarine that has one of the very first prototype nuclear engines that is really quiet. Am I smart? Almost. It's not a nuclear engine that was experimental on the Narwhal. It was the natural circulation of the coolant system for the power plant. So you're almost very smart. I like that though. I like the effort. We'll give you a B+, and we'll give you a little gold sticker for putting the effort in. So good on you, Citrus. Condescend. Is it do you know? Some people call me sarcastic. I have no idea why, you know. Right then, let's actually go into the game. Yeah, like I say, yeah, we're pretty well acquainted with the narwhal. We've used it in the past. So yeah, let's rock and or roll. Here we are, USS Narwhal, SSN 671. Right then. Let's have a look here. There he is, old Ronnie Ray. Make you laugh like a kettle. Okay, let's see what we've got right out of the gate here. It is the 10th of December, 1984. We're 10 days into our Christmas calendar, folks, and those heartless Russians have kicked it off in a big way. They have wrecked the proverbial shop, they have rocked the proverbial table, and shit got real, as it were. Poo hit the proverbial fan on the Western Front. Western Front Part 2 Boogaloo, now with more Russian. Yeah, it's shit's going down, and we've got to yes, stop dat Navy, dat Russian Navy, dem VMF. So yeah, we've got our work cut out here. So from the Commander-in-Chief of the Atlantic Fleet on the 10th of December 1984 at 2000 hours. So well, how would you pronounce that? It's like, I know, like if it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, you say 0800. Do you just say 2000 hours? 2000 hours doesn't sound right. I'm sure someone will tell me. Okay, tactical situation from the Commander-in-Chief. An enemy cruise missile submarine is transiting southward in the Norwegian Sea towards the Atlantic convoy routes. You must sink it. This enemy sub is believed to be a nuclear-powered Oscar or Charlie class. It may have an SSN escort. So this is a big bastard. Big bastard, this one. A Oscar is the absolute Hail Mary. That's the drop trow and go low, as it were. And the Charlie's not as much as a golden score, but it's still a very capable submarine to take out of the hostile arsenal. So I'm looking forward to that. Something that isn't a tankers and tenders mission is nice. So yeah, it's pretty good. 2000 hours. 2000, yeah. I see. 2000 hours. That's good to know. 2100 hours would be 9 o'clock. Okay, yes, you've got me there. That's good. How toasty is it in your neck of the woods? Well, these woods don't have necks, but they are toasty. Nonetheless, it's the paved, it's the concrete city, it's the concrete forest, my friend. That is Birmingham. And prognosis: sit rep, sir. Warm. Very warm. I've got 2 fans going at full blast. Hopefully they don't interfere with the background noise very much. The Blue Yeti Pro here has got pretty good noise cancelling. It's not much of the background noise bleeds through, unless someone's I don't know, farts really loudly in the direction of the microphone. But that's we've got that to enjoy later. So yeah, let us rock and or roll. So primary objective: locate and sink the enemy cruise missile submarine. It is transiting towards the Norwegian Sea, southward in the Norwegian Sea, so we can intercept it somewhere along the north coast of Norway. I'm not sure what accent that was. Okay, so south in the Norwegian Sea. It's interesting whether we'll intercept it in time. The Narwhal, unfortunately, has a pretty shitty top speed of 25 knots, which is somewhat of a problem. We need to avoid enemy maritime patrol aircraft, which are those Bear bombers that you can see going out over the Barents Sea. We need to make our intercept somewhere around here. I suspect... There we go, that's our target. We're going to go for intercept at full speed. I've got him. Righto. We're transiting at full speed. You can see a head flank cavitate there. Which is a little bit of a problem for initial detection, but I'm hoping that the Narwhal runs quiet enough that we're going to have a decent chance to stay hidden. And I've just seen one variable working against us. Okay, so the mission brief is in the vicinity of the Norwegian Sea. It is the 12th of December at 0500 hours. It has taken, 2 days? A little over, or about, 2.5 days near enough to transit to this point here. Thank you very much there to... I've actually missed a load of people, I think. Danger Dan, thank you very much for 4 months. I don't feel so good. Amen to that. We've got Massive Cuntosaurus there, resubbing for 8 months. Thank you very much. Big Bastard does Big Boom, precisely. And thank you very much to Disastrous for 7 months there. Hey to you too, sir. And a slightly wet cat for following as well. I see you down there. Okay, so, Captain, we have a new sonar contact bearing 119. So, where is that on the grand scheme of things? So, on your cardinal... If you know your cardinal directions, chat, you've got the north and you've got the east. And then you've got the south, in that order. Our bastard here, our guy, is running at about 4 o'clock. So, if you know your 1, 2, 3 o'clocks, your 4 o'clock is about where the guy is, off the angle of the bow. Or even on the cardinal direction, so he's going to be somewhere to our 4 o'clock. No, he's not going to be somewhere to our 4 o'clock, he's going to just be to 4 o'clock, regardless of the direction of the bow. I know what I'm talking about. XO reports that our depth is at 600 feet, heading 205. Speed is 20 knots, 20 knots. Local conditions are clear, with a moderate breeze, and this is the variable that's working against us, unfortunately. When you are transiting at a high speed into a combat zone, you want the sea state to be as worse as possible, because there's a very good chance that the enemy submarine is going to be running quietly, and you are going to be, you know, like fucking pistons pounding away. Well, maybe not pistons in a nuclear submarine, but, you know, you're going to be making a hell of a lot of noise as you approach the AO, which is potentially quite dangerous. So yeah. We're going to rig ship for silent running immediately, and we're going to go from there. There is also a moderate surface duct and thermal layer, which could inhibit our ability to actually detect the target. So it could hinder as much as help, but we'll see. So, all hands to battle stations, rig ship for silent running.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Or ultra quiet, as it were. Total water visibility is shite, just how I like it. And we're going to slow down here to 5 knots. Hopefully the very, very good sonar suite on the narwhal here, this sonar array, bing 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 bing, is going to pick up Sierra 1. Here he is. Okay, do we have an Oscar class submarine? Delta. Okay, we've got an Oscar class submarine in the water, folks. Here we are.
Is classified as submerged submarine.
Oscar SSGN, 16,500 tons, a 145-meter submarine. This is Big Bertha. This is going to be a bit of a lottery. This is going to be a hell of a loss for the Russian Navy here. Now, if you don't know what an Oscar submarine looks like or anything like that, you are thoroughly encouraged to go and sneak on over to Google Images and actually Google Oscar-class submarine, and you'll see how fucking huge it is. It's enormous, and you can really appreciate how much of a loss to the Russian Navy this will be. Now, as we continue our target motion analysis here, which is basically just surveying the target and waiting for the sonar solution to improve, I can tell you a couple of things. First things first. The target is moving at 10 knots, which means his ability to detect us is somewhat inhibited by the fact that he's moving quite quickly. The faster you move, the more water rushes over the hydrophone and the sonar head, creating almost like a background noise in which very quiet submarines, such as myself, can hide in. I can tell you that if he goes active, he will detect us, as his low-frequency active estimate is that we will be detected to a 34% solution if he detects us. So if he goes active, he will detect us to a 35% solution and will roughly know where we are. With his low-frequency passive sonar, he will not detect us, but if he goes and basically positions his towed array in any more of a favourable position, he probably will detect us with that. So there's a very good chance that the towed array is going to detect us at this point. I do also see a Mr. Moley in chat there. Ahoy Q-Lings, is that me? Q-Lings. Trouser thief, as I've been so branded. They're doing the woololo sound I just made. Maybe with the periscope about to dive. Yeah. Oh, victory screech even. No, sorry, I did a victory screech, didn't I? How are you doing, Protest? Thank you very well, thank you. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Okay, so at the moment, the enemy target is closing, it looks like. It's currently travelling at about 10 knots there. And it is running at about 300 feet, which is pretty good. Sonar, take a sounding. Total water depth, please. Total water depth is off the bottom of the scale. We are in at least 3,000 feet of water. It's a very long way to the bottom. And that's how we're going to use it to our advantage. So dive, make depth 1,300 feet. We are going to go very deep.
Make depth 1300 feet, dive high.
We're going to take the bubble off the boat, negative pressure on ballast tanks, and negative angle on the planes, and we are going to go deepy deep and sneak underneath him. Now obviously using the ballast tanks and the planes does generate a little bit of background noise, but again the Narwhal class runs so quietly that it shouldn't get us detected. Shouldn't being the word of the day. Now unfortunately we're in an unfavourable position here. The Narwhal is closing, or rather the Oscar's closing at least 10 knots. So we're going to have our work cut out here. Turn the screws for 2 knots manoeuvring, 2 knots. I want to run this thing as quietly as possibly, as I possibly can, as the Oscar is pretty much going to pass right over us. And there's a very good chance that we'll be detected as he closes the gap here, as the Oscar is nothing to scoff at, the Oscar having a low frequency towed array and passive array. In fact, friends, I think we're going to be forced to shoot on the bastard early, as he's closing at a hell of a speed. So we're going to actually get ready to fire early here. It's not what I want, but I need to shoot now rather than later. So we're going to come down to 1300 feet, and then we're going to engage. Thank you very much for the host there, Moley. I did see that. It doesn't pop up, but I did see it, sir. Thank you very much. And at a go for the Twitch Prime sub of 5 months, sir. It's very kind. Very, very kind. Okay. So, let's keep looking. We are in the 1984 campaign, running in a Narwhal-class submarine, but you knew that anyway, didn't you? We're now transiting past 200 feet. Planes are starting to drop the arse of the submarine to a more level, I was going to say flight then, a more level, you know, neutral buoyancy, I believe. Neutral buoyancy, I believe the word is. Oh hey, it's the lightweight. Bugger off, that bloody rum was strong, like bloody strong. Curiously enough, the Oscar has dived just a little bit deeper. It's dropped down to about 400 feet, 450 feet. So we're going to be engaging it very, very shortly. Okay, we now got positive pressure on ballast. Now up to 10%, dropping to 8. Bubbles coming off the boat, levelling us out at 1300 feet. We are now going to fire on the target. I'm going to set the weapon to shallow search, snaking search. Ready weapon. Firing point procedures. Bearing 114. Range to enable 2,500 yards. Ship ready, tube ready, fire tube 3.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Rum and Quebec. What possibly could go wrong?
Launch transient from the Oscar. Okay. I'm going to hope that he doesn't know I'm down this deep. Enemy's gone active. He has not detected us because of how deep in the water we are. His active sonar is failing to penetrate this much water. We're now going to activate the weapon and steer it to the target. The weapon is now at equal depth with the target. Or just over.
Noisemaker bearing.
There we go.
109.
So this weapon is actually quite shallow, and I'm hoping that's going to be to our advantage. I'm hoping that he doesn't expect us to be this deep. 2 ciders and a beer. I had a lot more than that. Who told you such slander? Subbed whilst in a sub? Very clever, I know. Very clever. It had at least 1% alcoholic content. There we go. He thinks I'm down there. In we go. Here is the Oscar class. We are now tracking it. Passive homing.
Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing.
Noisemaker.
117.
You can see how big it is. Twin prop. She's a big bastard. Interesting thing about the Oscar.
Sonar.
Oh.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing. 125.
Yeah. Okay. It's found us. It's coming deep. Ahead flank cavite.
259.
30 degrees right rudder.
Con. Dive Repeat, dive high.
It's searching deep.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Weapon acquired on the Oscar. We're going to have a torpedo coming up our trumpet very, very shortly. Look for the indicator in the top right. Torpedo has acquired us on what looks to be passive homing. Stand by. Is it active? Active homing. Weapon has acquired us on active homing.
Contact. Sierra 1. Con, helm, steady course.
Right, we need to come up to top speed. We're going to dump a decoy. Confuse the torpedo just slightly. 30 degrees left rudder.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Weapon acquired. We're going to get at least one hit on the Oscar, I think. There we go. We've got a hit on the Oscar. Excellent. Torpedo evasion is going reasonably well here.
1, 1, 2.
A lot of extra time. Okay, what we're doing
Come left 2, 1, 1.
is creating
Helm high.
a net of noisemakers in an attempt to try and confuse the enemy torpedo. You can see how he's now going back that way because he's being bounced between these two noisemakers. That was some textbook torpedo evasion.
Right
That was done totally
1,
by
6,
accident.
0. Helm aye.
We want to make sure that we're
Helm
always
right 2,
on the far
2,
side
0, 3. Helm
of this, if we can help it. Dropping another noisemaker just ahead of schedule.
Aye. Con, helm, steady course.
There we go. 3 noisemakers and he's lost in that field back there.
Come
Change
left
direction.
2, 1, 1,
Now
7.
the enemy
Helm
Oscar
high.
took the hit, but he is still up. Didn't you say I was? I was not drunk. I swear to
Con,
drunk, I'm
helm,
not God.
Steady course.
Yeah, no, I wasn't drunk. 100%. 100% wasn't drunk. The Oscar's still back there. We're using the decoys properly. Like I say, we're laying a spread of the things to confuse the weapon that's homing on us. Come on. Get confused. Get confused, you bastard. There's a noisemaker there.
Con, knuckle formed.
Knuckles formed. All the while the Oscar's tracking us. It's a bit of a pain in the bum, but I'll live with it. Oscar's actually very close to the surface. You'll probably attempt to surface, I guess, when the next torpedo comes in. Probably trying to stay at that depth for the sake of damage control. Okay. Not too bad. Torpedoes coming in astern. We're going to get ready for proper torpedo evasion now. We're going to let this one run close and then we're going to go up and over it. Right. Here we go. Full rise on planes, 30 degrees right rudder. We're going to go up and over this guy. There he is. The way you defeat a torpedo is by changing depth really quickly.
Passing 1,100 feet.
And the torpedo just cannot change depth at the same speed. Going to pass underneath us.
Passing 900 feet.
30 degrees left rudder.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 600 feet.
Passing 600 feet, aye.
Passing 500 feet.
Passing 500 feet, aye. Slow us down.
Turn.
5 knots.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Let the bubble off the
Passing 100
boat.
feet.
There we go. Holding at 5 feet. Do not breach. You're holding very, very, very shallow above the torpedo.
Con,
We're going to hold our current course. Okay. So what we're doing here is you see all these little white dots down here. This is the divide between the moderate duct and the thermal layer. Currently, the enemy torpedo is running below that layer, and us being above it is providing us a sort of screen or mirror from the acoustic targeting of the weapon. It's only very temperamental and the weapon could break through at any time, but for the moment we've evaded. I'm now running quite slowly in an attempt to try and redetect the Oscar, which is at an estimated 5,400 yards. We know we've hit it at least once, which means it's going to be dealing with flooding more than likely. Which means there's going to be a bit of a conundrum on that part. Oh, hello, fucking clone. Busted, kicking through the door. Round up, and down torpedoes. Don't hurt a bear with a crown. Yes. Oh, shit, he wasn't doing. Sorry, I did that as the roll up carnival guy. He actually just said round and up and down. Torpedoes don't. It was a poem. Shit, I think I missed my mark there. Whoopsie daisy. All is well. Never mind, it was good all the same. That was my best roll-up voice too. What a treat. Lovely. I fluffed it alright. Lovely. Okay, so we're sitting here just waiting for the Oscar to creep onto our sonar here. Sonar solution is at 45%. I'm feeling like being a bit cheeky and shooting a snapshot at him. Let's make him sweat a little bit. Let's get another torpedo in the water. Firing point procedures. Bearing 075. Range to enable 3,100 yards. Ship ready, tube ready, fire tube 4.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
Very loud ping on active sonar. We have been detected by it. Thank you very much there for the 501 bits from old Clone Tool, the Kappa face. Thank you very much to both of you, actually, Clone and Saru. Thank you. Okay, we are going to set the weapon to search. Oh, hello. Another... Oh, hello. There's a target up there. Okay, is this weapon searching shallow? Oh, bugger me. Right, crash dive. All down. I don't have the fucking dive alarm, but if I did, now would be the time to use it. Crash dive.
We are cavitating.
Crash dive, crash dive. Oh no, it's gone circular. Stand by. What the fuck dropped an air-launched torpedo? What the fuck dropped an air launch? Let's go active with our torpedo. Weapon 4 is running to the target. What the fuck dropped that? What dropped this?
Fire control, we've lost the wire.
Lost the wire. Slow down. Bring us down to 5 knots. Reload.
5.
A...
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Yeah, reload that there. This weapon tracking a target. Hard to say. We've been acquired by a torpedo. Stand by. All ahead flank cavitate.
2, 5. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
What weapon have we been acquired by? Ah, this weapon's coming up shallow for us. Hopefully we can open up enough range on it. It's probably still going to detect us.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 069.
Well, something exploded. I heard something. Did anybody else hear something go boom? Oh, that was probably the torpedo. Let's slow us down to 5 knots.
No longer cavitating.
Turn back the other way. Don't come for me. Do not detect me. I'm going to be very upset if you detect me. Please do not detect me. I appreciate it. I actually appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very curious as to what dropped this bastard. This is very, very uncharacteristic. This is an air-launched torpedo. Very uncharacteristic for a... Oh, hello. My torpedo. Oh, is struggling to acquire the Oscar, but it's found it. Interesting. Being above the thermal layer is playing havoc. The Oscar is actually breached. Look at that bastard. Oh, you can see the hole where it went in. Interesting that the enemy submarine has chosen to breach. That's quite curious. Quite curious indeed. Look at that. She's a big girl. I wonder why it's chosen to breach while pulling 21 knots. Maybe it's to deal with the flooding. It's definitely trying to stay in counter torpedo maneuvers. Can't hear like a bare bomber or anything. Well, he's pretty much in trouble. He just doesn't have the maneuverability in this much water. He is going to get fucked up. Looks like it's his way of dealing with flooding. Okay. Fire a missile for shits and giggles. I really don't think I'm going to get a chance.
Noisemaker bearing 0.
Oh, there it is. There's our torpedo, the Mark 48 there. You can see the wake. Looks like the emergency surface commander. Aye, Ensign. The emergency surface from the looks of them. Very rare catch, the Oscar. I'm glad to put one to bed. Decent bit of torpedo evasion on the part of the Oscar. He's going behind the weapon. Gonna hopefully, yep, he's doing the same tactic that we did. Hopefully, our Mark 48 isn't going to be confused by this. No, it doesn't. Oh, no, he is. Gone into countermeasure homing. I can't steer this weapon anymore, bear in mind. This weapon is out of my control, so it is just going to have to naturally run to the target. Oscar's actually done a very good job at torpedo evasion here.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 0.
A very good job at torpedo evasion. I might have to shoot another one at it. Clearly crewed by a very competent commander. Okay, no, the Mark 48 is running to it. The homing warhead. Lots of highs in chat there. Hello, people. People just filtering in. Ladito, I'd like to personally thank you for the donations that you dropped in Digby's stream the other day. It's very, very generous of you. And massively... the thing is that they'd overspent for the barbecue, so you know, dropping what you did basically helped them out financially. So good to you, sir.
Con sonar lost
Oh,
contact.
well, fucking hell, look how quickly that sank.
0, 4.
Look at it go. Holy crap. Jesus, that is sinking quickly.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look how far under the water it is. That's outrageous. Well, 1 times target engaged and sunk. We're going to set a few blasts of active sonar out, see if we can't find potentially what launched this air-launched torpedo at us. So, switch to active search.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
He's got a long ride to the bottom. Dive, make depth. Ooh, where do we want to come down to? 200 feet. Oh no, 300 feet.
Make depth 300 feet, dive high.
Lovely. No problem. I'm glad to help where I can. Well, it was very, very generous of you, and yes, I do appreciate it. That was very, very kind. Really did sort of make the night for them. So perfect. The fuck when you have no badge, but at least I have the emojis. You do have a badge, sir. I see it with my eyes there. I'd also like to take the moment to thank Sabu and Monup87 for both subbing. Thank you very much. Twitch Prime to each of you. Enjoy your emotes. We have a lot of subs in chat. Where did it all go wrong? Where did it all go wrong? Okay, what do you say, crew? That's you guys. Do you reckon, or I'm going to call you Ensign. What do you think? Should we call that mission complete? Should we row into the? Should we telecom? Telegram. That's the word. Should we telegram the Commander-in-Chief? Cancelling my sub now. No worries, mate. You've got the little present next to your name. Yep, blame Saru. It's all Saru's fault. I'm not subbed because I'm a bloody student. Ah, that's alright, man. I'm glad for you to show up anyway, so. Blame the aliens. Yep. Okie dokie. It all went wrong when you got the cube love emote. Absolutely, yeah. I do love that emote. That's so well. Like, props to Booby for that one.
At 30
Right.
0
Silence
feet,
active.
bye.
Thank you very much there to Henriksen for the 201 bits. Small quality of life notice for the chat there. Do you know when people donate bits, do you know how it's got that big bit symbol that's all animated? I'm thinking of chopping that off. It's a little bit in the way.
Oh,
Or maybe making it
yeah.
smaller at the very least. I'm not sure. I'll see. I'll decide on that in a little bit. Thank you very much to Glorious Chris as well for the Twitch Prime sub. Very, very kind. And Pipe Damage has gifted a tier 1 sub to good old Johnny O there. And thank you very much, Metal Cooler, for the 202 bits. I love watching you play Cold Waters, even though I disagree with your tactics sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, Cooler? What do you mean? Best Submariner in the world.
Sonar, switching to passive search.
Possibly. Uncertified. And I see that there as well, Mr. I want to smash Karen Cujo. Okay. With 1 bit. Thank you very much. And 2 bits there from Henriksen with the PogChamp 2. Thank you very much. Okay. Right.
Oh, yeah.
and Trebor. Jesus, it's a long list. And Mr. Samuel for following. Thank you. Okay. Lovely. Let's declare the AO as clear. So radio into the Commander-in-Chief. Thank you very much there to... is that Trebor? Oh, okay. Trebors have only just popped up. I'm way ahead of the curve. Okay. Leave combat. Okay, so 1 times enemy combatant, enemy after action report or after action reports. Enemies engage. 1 times Oscar class has been sunk. Weapons remaining 14 Mark 48s, 2 mobile submarine simulators, and 8 harpoon missiles. No Tomahawk missiles loaded aboard. All I, sir.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Good night, Mr. Quebec. Good night, Mr. Samuel. Take care of yourself. All right. Thank you very much there to Ulla there for gifting a tier 1 sub to Mirakazi and Horny Kinky Horn. Beautiful. For the tier 1 sub. 99 bits there from Shiru. Cube Love, gotta go. Have a stream queue. I will have a stream. Certainly will have a stream. No doubt about that. Rip Cheer 1. I don't have bits. Well, I was going to say I'll take them nonetheless, and it's like, oh god, 2p. It's very kind of you. Thank you very much. You see you later, Saru. Toodaloo. And Snurabazin, thank you very much as well. Jesus. It is actually slowly becoming a sub-only chat. Right. How do I do? I do pretty good. Is it Graxy? Thank you very much. Welcome. We're doing great. We're about to read the newspaper clipping of the day. Sub-killers. Oh yes. That's what I am. Incidents involving attacks on transatlantic convoys by hostile... Shall I do my best British accent for this one? Incidents involving attacks on transatlantic convoys by hostile submarines in and around the Norwegian Sea have There's no differences there. It's exactly the same. Rapidly diminished. An anonymous spokesperson suggested an increase suggested... I'm not the best news reporter. NATO submarine operations in the area are a contributing factor. However, the Pentagon has denied such claims. I've had a long day. Leave me alone. Without the threat of attack from submarines, transatlantic crossings are becoming more efficient and suffering fewer losses. If this improved influx of supplies and war materials can be sustained, NATO forces will be in a position to take the fight all of the way back to the Iron Curtain. It's literally me with a higher pitch. I sound like an Aussie with a lisp? Oh yes. It's like your normal voice wasn't posh. Yeah, I don't have a posh voice. I don't know what it's very deceptive. I live like an absolute fucking pirate. I do. It's like fucking what a state I live in. Thank you very much there for the tier 1 sub from Ash there. How goes the hangover? There is no hangover. There's no hangover. Joe's fine. All's well. He says, well, you know, making sure he drinks lots of water. I'm a Dino, has dropped 100 bits again. It's a Sue choo-choo train going on. That's the one. Lovely. Okay. Right then, let's move on. Let's see what the Commander-in-Chief has got. Oh, I don't like the amphibious landings. Lots of people don't like the amphibious landings. I don't like them. Don't like the amphibian. Not great. No. Yep. Don't like the amphibious landings, but that's what the Commander-in-Chief has lined up for us. So in the vicinity of the Norwegian Sea, 12th of December, 0500 hours. So, very pretty much right after the engagement then. Yep, top secret mission. Tactical situation. Intelligence data indicates the enemy plans an amphibious landing at Narvik in Norway. A task force with landing ships is leaving Archangels. Now, you must intercept and destroy this force before the landing occurs. Now, VODS is depending on you. No other ships or aircraft are in a position to intercept the enemy in time. Very good. Let's continue on course. So we've got to move south here, just north of Narvik, and get ready to intercept the forces north of Andøya. Enemy ASW moving south to intercept. No, couple of enemy submarines holding on the Sosus line. We are going to wait here on the North Norwegian coast and heckle some merchant ships. It's a good way to go. So we're currently waiting here in the deep water just off the coast of Andøya, ready to intercept our targets. They're going to sort of appear over here very, very shortly. You can see the amount of enemy submarines there. That's actually fucking so fucking dangerous. Like, it's going to be fucking mental. It's going to be fucking mental. Oh, here we go. West Germany falls. West Germany has fallen to Soviet control after crushing assaults on the nation's capital and key strategic points. The outcome of the war is still an open question as both sides struggle to gain the initiative. Naval forces in the Atlantic strive for control in what appears to be a constant back and forth swinging battle between surface, airborne and submerged units. So West Germany has fallen to dem Ruskies. Like, it is Narvik they're coming for. They will come this way. Here they are. As if on cue. Lovely. Intercept them with your amphibious submarine. That's the one. Never do that. Never do that again. Okie dokie. Point taken. Ramming speed? Oh, yes. Okay. So, the USS Narwhal, SSN 671. Okie dokie. In the vicinity of Andøya, Norway on the 14th of December, 0600 hours. So another 2 days after we made contact with the Oscar in the Norwegian Sea, we are now, again, in the vicinity of Andøya, Norway, with a new Sierra contact on the sonar. Captain, we have a new sonar contact bearing 077, designated as Sierra 1. XO reports depth is 50 feet, heading 055, speed is 5 knots. Local conditions are broken and calm, and a very strong surface duct and strong thermal layer at 174 feet. God knows we're going to use it. God knows that's helpful. Okay, let's rock and or roll. All hands to battle stations. Rig ship for silent running. Make depth 45 feet, please. Dive.
Depth 45 feet. Dive high.
Con sonar new contact bearing 0.
Bearing to the contacts is 077.
Yeah.
Align to bearing and upscope.
Upscope.
Drop scope into low light mode. Begin scanning for surface targets.
Sonar new
Enemy
contact
helicopter
bearing
spotted.
071. Designated Sierra 5.
Got some echo
Sonar new
contacts.
contact bearing 069. Designated Sierra 6.
No eyes on any
Sonar new
contacts.
contact bearing 0.
Downscope.
3.
Downscope.
No active pings on sonar. Looks like our periscope was not detected on radar. At least 8 Sierras have been detected. Okay, we're going to begin target motion analysis on the closest ones, which are believed to be Sierra 6 and Sierra 8. Let's start with warships and prioritize those.
Con sonar new contact
Quite.
bearing 097. Designated Sierra 10.
Possibly an alligator, yep. So Sierra 6 is an alligator.
Oh, yeah.
Sierra 7 is an alligator. Sierra 8 is an alligator. Sierra 9 is a Rapua. So at least 4 landing ships. Let's search for escorts. Looks like merchant shipping of some kind. This is some kind of merchant shipping. And, no, not quite an Andazan, doesn't quite match. Matches trawler much better. Mark. Sierra 10 is a trawler.
10 is classified as
There are now
merchant.
pings on military radar. Udaloy.
Con
Nasty
sonar
contact.
Sierra 1 is classified
Sierra
as
2.
escort.
Sierra 2 is a cannon DDG.
Con sonar
Mark.
Sierra 2
This one's
is
a Cashin.
classified
I
as
know that.
escort.
That's a familiar contact. There he is. Cashin DDG.
Con sonar Sierra
We've
3
got
is
another
classified
Sierra
as
contact.
escort.
I've not identified. We've got to try and do a better job of identifying this fleet. When I say we, I mean we, chat. We're in this together. At least that's what I'm going to tell the jury. That looks remarkably like an alligator, Mark. Very, very large landing fleet. Very, very large landing fleet indeed. Echo 4, get ready to service target. Mark as a potential cash-in. Mark. Okay, upscope.
Upscope.
Service target 082. Let's see if we can see them again. 082. Up on the horizon. Fog bank is obscuring my vision. My in field of view.
Downscope.
Estimated range to targets. Let's try Sierra 9. Very, very far. Very, very far to the estimated range. In terms of military warships, we are comfortably out of detection range from all of them. We could just fire a web of harpoons right into the middle of the fleet, but that's potentially quite dangerous because the alligators don't go down in one hit. I'm on my own for this one, am I? Okay, let's just take a moment here. Thank you very much to is that the scholar there? Thank you very much for the tier 3 sub. Very, very kind. And right hand for Wanker Banzai. I apologise to any Japanese in charge. And Lord Bay Mountain, thank you very much for 7 months with the Twitch Prime there. That's very, very generous. Okay, so if I was to guess the structure of this fleet, we've got a cash-in, cash-in, so Sierra 2, 3, 4, all at the front, and then alligators and ripuas in the centre with a Eudaloy holding stern. So these are going to be the targets. I'm going to get ready to service the 2 cash-in classes. We're going to fire from tubes 2 and 4. Let's service the target. Firing point procedures, bearing 064, range to enable 13,200 yards, ship ready, tube ready, fire tube 4.
Oh, yeah.
Tube 4. Aye, sir.
We're going to change this one to this one here, Echo 4. Firing point procedures, bearing 066, range to enable 10,000 yards, ship ready, tube ready, fire tube 2.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Both weapons have cleared the tube and are running normally. Okay. Thank you very much there to Hamis there. Hamis fan for 4 months in a row. Thank you very much, mate. Tier 1 sub. Thank you kindly. God, I'm so sleepy. How's everybody in chat doing then? Have we all had good days? Hopefully so. Sort of chill out, play some games. I do feel like I get too immersed in these games and sometimes forget that I am live streaming. Or that I forget to look at chat. So if that's the case, then I apologise. Okay. What are we going to do next? Sweaty. Very sweaty. Yep. Can sympathise. Just got home from work. Cooler? Yeah, no worries. Why does your sub never show? I have no idea. You've got a fucking black bear patch as well, but it never shows up. I have no idea. Relaxing in air conditioning at work, you bastard. I'm doing good, just sitting here painting. Good. Good to hear, Jane. Wonderful. Clone Tool. Alright, holidays in France next week. Looking forward to being a designated driver. Oh, hello. We've got a snapshot. Looks like these launches were detected. Helm, come right. Bearing 093.
Come right to.
Yes, these were
Oh,
detected. Okay, let's
yeah.
run these weapons on active to the bearings here. We need to run them at top speed. We've actually got a lot of work cut out here. We're not going to be able to fire another weapon and still maintain the wire, so this is a little bit dangerous, as it were. Okay, launch transient from Echo 4. Yep, got that. Okay, as the enemy ships start to run up to top speed here, we start detecting them. Enemy have estimated short of my actual position. At least we know that the fleet is around here.
Con, helm, steady course.
So they've fired a cross-section shot at me. That's quite bad, as things go. Because he's going to activate there and find me, and he's going to activate there and find me, unless I hold position. Turn the screws for 0 knots. Bring us to all stop.
0 knots. Maneuvering I.
Bring us back emergency.
Maneuvering I.
Let's back up. If these guys can just shoot past each other like this, then I don't have to go into them. I'm actually going to go at reverse speed. Backing up! Backing up! Back emergency, yeah. This might work, potentially. It never works, but it might work. Fire an MOSS into the fleet. No, I don't want to. I don't want to get my own weapons sucked up on my own MOSS. It's entirely possible. Priority are the central fleets here, but I have to deal with the surface ships before I can chase down the merchant fleet. The merchant fleet are the mission target. Or are the mission targets. Those are the priorities. At least 5 merchant ships, but there are 4 escort ships I must destroy first. And these guys are closing. You see, this weapon has gone active way short of me. We're going to go to all stop.
Turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering I.
You can see the amount of weapons just in the water here. Just all running right next to each other. Okay. These 2 weapons are running 13 minutes of fuel left in each of them. What's the top speed of the Alligator? Rapua is 17 knots. Alligator 16 knots. I've got a fair bit of time, but every second I leave it is another, you know, load of distance that they open up. It's a pain. How you doing, Osil? Welcome, welcome. God, chat's very active tonight. Very active. You was like what I do. It's such a funny joke. Oh, sorry. I apologise. I'll leave now. Send a harpoon. Send a harpoon since you don't have another wire. No, I don't want to give my position away like that. Basically they don't know where I am here. The second I shoot a fuck off torpedo and there's a pillar of smoke, they just go, oh, he's over there. So at the minute it's more about hiding than anything else. I am good, BR Commander. Very good, thank you. I've got back from Digby's and I'm just going to chill out and play some games. Sorry, that's the stretching sound. Yeah, I actually had a sort of a unique opportunity present itself when I got back from work today. A gentleman by the name of Ziddy, a community manager for THQ, has offered me early access to a game of theirs to play called Fade into Silence, which is meant to be like a survival game of sorts, like a Lovecraftian survival game set in the snow. And I'm curious to see what it's like. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're going to steer Weapon 3 here onto the last known bearing of the cache-in. So yeah, I'm curious to see what it's like, but we'll see closer to the time, which is nice. I should also stress that I wasn't offered money for it, and I wouldn't want money for it. In the whole, you know, not selling your opinion kind of thing, because then every time I talk, coins fall out kind of thing. It's much better to have a much more impartial, or a much more honest reputation at the very least. Where is the cache-in? Come on, cache-in. Come on. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Yeah, Daisy on a snow map. I believe so, yeah.
Fire control.
There we go, we found him. The guy that spoke to me offered Cyanide the same opportunity as well. We're both on an early access version of the game that won't be released for a good little while yet, so it's interesting. Very interesting. Where is this cache-in?
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
So I think I am going to put the harpoons to work very shortly, while I have a sonar solution on the majority of the fleet. We're going to start reloading harpoons in this tube and this tube. I already have a reputation as a thief. Why do I ignore you? It is clearly because I do not like you. Or it could be because I'm dying. I'm blind. I literally just said I'm dying. Not dying, but I'm blind.
Noisemaker bearing 0.
Where is this cache-in? I'd very much like to know where the cache-in is. Let's go snaking search. Find me the cache-in. There he is. Ming, 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 ming. Somebody's won a golden ticket. Time to run on weapon 2 is still like 9 minutes. Yeah, he's banging trouble.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
It could be behind the torp. Nope, we found it. The cache-in's going for some very aggressive torpedo maneuvers here. Very curious.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 095.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
There we go. Will the cache-in
Con,
get another
fire
noisemaker
control,
off?
weapon
They usually
countermeasure
do.
homing.
Yeah, he'll get a noisemaker off.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 053.
Want to make sure at least one of these bastards is sunk.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Could well be this guy at the rate he's going. Go active.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
There we go. Maybe active homing will do a better job of hitting him. He's probably going to get one more noisemaker off, and then his ticket will be punched.
Con sonar, noisemaker
There it is.
bearing 095.
I'm just going to steer onto the target if I can. Nope, can't overcome the torpedo hit. Oh, I see, I'm steering the wrong weapon. I'm steering the one up north by the cache-in. There we go.
Con, fire
Find the
control,
cache-in.
weapon countermeasure homing.
Go and get the cache-in. Come on. Go get him. Where did the cache-in go? Let's go in circular search.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 093.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Eventually, I will sink this man. But until that time, he's just going to draw a penis with it.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
There we go. We found him again, at the very least. But they're doing a very good job of evading these torpedoes. A very good job. Oh, he could be in potential trouble here. I feel like he may have done goofed. No, he's going fast enough. He's going to get another torpedo off. He's going to get another noisemaker off, I think.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 093.
Come on, I'm steering you in.
Con sonar, lost contact.
There we go.
03.
Get them both at the same time.
05.
I've had enough. I've had enough. Right, okay. Reload harpoons. Let's get these out on the targets. Let's go for a narrow search on the Alligator. Firing point procedures bearing 076. Range to enable 31,200 yards. Ship ready, tube ready, fire tube 1.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Firing point procedures bearing 07. Let's set it to narrow search. 079. Firing point procedures 32,600 yards. Ship ready, tube ready, fire tube 3.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
There we go. You can see where we engaged and sunk those two targets on the very distant horizon there, which is nice. Cannon up by the cache-in. I'm going to reload another 2 torpedoes to get ready with the Udaloy class. Stand by, we've got air launches coming in. And a torpedo going into circular search. A single airdrop torpedo. Someone's deploying flares.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Right. 100% have detected this launch. I'm currently just stationary, but I almost don't believe that they know where I am. I almost don't believe it. I think they'll be close, but I don't know how close. Should we crash dive? Let's crash dive. Let's not crash dive, but let's start a slow, quiet descent. A sharp but quiet descent.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Passing 100 feet.
Did the harpoons not hit? I feel like the harpoons didn't hit. Well, they didn't hit because the enemy ships... Looks like that Udaloy screened for him.
Con, sonar, lost contact.
And maybe shot,
0,
intercepted
2,
both of our
bearing,
missiles.
0, 6,
This is
0,
of
contact
this is
failure.
of concern.
Con, passing 300 feet.
300 feet, aye. Helm, bring us right, bearing 147.
Right to 147, helm, aye.
They know roughly where we are. This is a problem.
Passing 400 feet.
I'm going to have to give chase at very, very low depths. If I possibly can. Sonar, take a sounding. Total water depth 1900 feet, as long as I...
Sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 0, 8, 0.
Let's go crash dive. All ahead flank cavitate.
Make turns for
What the
2,
fuck was that?
5 knots, maneuvering aye.
Did somebody just have a punt at me with their deck guns?
Con, sonar,
What the
con, sonar, torpedo in the water.
bloody
torpedo
hell
in the
was
water,
that?
Bearing 0, 7, 7.
Passing 800.
What's doing
Con,
that?
sonar, lost contact. Sierra 5.
Passing 900 feet.
It's unbelievable!
Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 1,100 feet.
I actually have no idea what's
Passing
doing that.
1,200 feet.
I'm not being depth charged.
Torpedo passing 1,300 feet.
He's dropped a torpedo down there. Please do not detect me. Oh, that's bad. He's dropped his torpedo deep.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water.
Okay.
Bearing 3, 2, 0.
This just got a lot trickier.
Come left to 1, 2, 3. Helm, aye.
A lot trickier. These torpedoes that were running shallow are actually circling and going deeper, and as a result they're detecting me. Are we up to 25 knots yet? No. I need to get up to 25 knots. Come on. Maneuvering to keep those screws turning. Come on, 25 knots. 25 knots. I'm pretty much at crush depth here, or test depth. Okay, I need to make a knuckle desperately.
Con, knuckle formed.
There we go. Right, I gotta go over this.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 2, 5 knots.
Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,200 feet.
1200 feet.
Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,000 feet.
1000 feet.
Passing 900 feet.
900 feet.
Passing 800 feet.
800 feet.
Passing 700 feet. Passing 600 feet.
600 feet.
Passing 500 feet.
500 feet. Start slowing down.
Make turns for 1, 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Passing 200 feet.
200 feet. Take the bubble off the boat.
Con, sonar.
Passing 100 feet.
Con, sonar. We are cavitating. Con, sonar. No longer cavitating. Con, sonar. Regained contact on Sierra 6. Bearing
All of those
0,
torpedoes
6,
are running
8.
underneath us. Okay, sorry, a little bit tense there.
Come left to 0,
How close
6,
is this
9.
fucker?
Helm aye.
Is that Udaloy actually that close? can almost believe that.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 5, bearing 0,
Many
7,
torpedoes.
4.
Many torpedoes.
Con sonar regained contact on
One
0,
torpedo.
7, bearing 0,
Yeah, it's
7,
feeling a bit
2.
like that.
Con sonar regained contact
2
on
torpedo.
0.
Right, okay. Where's this Udaloy?
5 feet.
Bearing 076.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, 0, bearing 0.
That is a
1.
helicopter. No visual on any close contact. Not a sausage, sir. Downscope.
Down scope.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 9, bearing 0, 7, 7.
I'm curious as to why those
Con
harpoons
L,
didn't
take
hit
course.
home. I really feel like they should have. There's not much for it. I'm just going to have to maintain current depth. These guys are going to get too far away and they're going to land somewhere else. Jesus. Yeah, those air launches are starting to run out of steam, run out of puff. There we go, that one's running out of... The torpedoes that were chasing me are basically running out of power, and once they do, they explode. Oh. It's tense, folks, it's very tense. Just tiptoeing along here. Just me and the pinging of active sonar. I'm gonna make a really shit idea here. I'm gonna make a terrible decision, and I'm going to what the fuck? Back emergency.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Does not want
Maneuvering,
officially.
making turns for
Does not
5
want.
knots.
Don't detect me. Do not detect. Right, okay. I'm going to raise my radar mast. I want to
Raise
find
the
the
radar
bastards. There's the Udaloy. Right. Down
Lower
the
the
radar
radar
mast. There we go. Firing point procedures. Bearing 077. Range to enable 9,000 yards. Ship ready. Tube ready. Fire tube 3.
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
Firing point procedures, bearing 052, range to enable 11,000 yards. Ship ready, tube ready, fire tube 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Surface search. Active homing on weapon 3. Another torpedo coming in.
Con, fire control. Unable to fire.
Unable to fire, I know where that alligator is. The Udaloy knows where I am. The Udaloy is not quite close enough to engage me effectively just yet. I'm going to use a harpoon missile on that alligator. Firing point procedures, bearing 0. No, because it's going to get shot down by the Udaloy. It's going to get intercepted. I need to sink the Udaloy before I can fire missiles. Okay, weapon 3. Activate now. Run to that Udaloy. Go and get him. Quickly. Right, I'm going to sever this weapon. I'm going to sever that weapon, and I'm going to begin to reload an MOSS. I'm going to go full dive on ballast, keeping myself in back emergency, reversing
sonar,
away.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing
Right,
0,
all ahead flank
7,
cavitate.
5.
Drop a noisemaker.
Sonar, we are cavitating.
Now we're going forward, and we're taking the bubble off the boat. Wasn't even scared. Okay, I really have no idea where that came from. I'm glad we got out of the way in time.
Contact. Master.
Passing 200 feet.
Okay.
Con sonar lock.
Passing 300 feet.
Get under this bastard.
Con sonar no
Good.
longer cavitating.
We got out of the way.
Passing 500 feet. Passing 600 feet.
Yeah, probably dropped by the heli. Yeah, you're
Passing
more than
700
likely right.
feet. Passing 800 feet.
800 feet, aye.
Passing 900 feet.
900 feet.
Con,
Take the bubble off the
torpedo
boat.
in tube 3, passing 1,000 feet.
Slow us down to 5 knots.
Make turns for 5 knots.
Helm come left bearing 075.
Come left to 075. Helm aye.
Fuck's sake, Q. I heard that from the bathroom.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Do it. Do it.
Con helm.
I don't think this is going to work. Ah,
In other news, a twat waffle biker found dead in backyard. Cause of death seems to be gassing while revving the engine while stuck to
Con sonar
exhaust.
regained contact on
Police are
Sierra
baffled by
9,
how this was
bearing
possible.
077.
Police suspect local
Con,
chavs.
torpedo room 2-1
cool.
ready.
Is this like an actual headline? is that like an actual thing? I like that the police are baffled. It's like, I don't know. Really annoying that I had to dive and lose the wire on the torpedo, but needs must. I'm just going to quickly go offline on Steam as well, because my Steam friends list overlay is blocking the bottom right. Okay, yeah, we're going to need to fire another torpedo at the Udaloy, this one from deep. So, firing point procedures. Bearing 086, range to enable 12,200 yards. Ship ready, tube ready, fire tube 1.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Weapon has cleared the tube and is running normally. Enemy weapon is running extremely shallow. I doubt it's going to find us down here
Torpedo in the
at
water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 0.
spoke too soon.
1.
Guess who spoke too soon? That's me! Whoopsie daisy. Okay, fire MOSS. Bearing 011.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
Reload MOSS, tube 2. This is barely going to work, to be honest. I hope it works. I really do hope it works. I hope he turns right and not left. Because if he turns left, Joe's in big trouble.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 095.
Please turn to the right. He's going to go left. And that's going to be a world of hurt for Uncle Joe. Oh! It detonated on it. Interesting. Very interesting.
Change, you filthy animal.
Screen for me, Q. Not. I don't screen for just anyone. Joey's manly men. Oh, don't send that thing down. It's coming to the ocean deep. Fuck you. Yes! He's got. Sorry. Sorry, I got a bit happy then that the fucking the torpedo's going for that target. I apologise. Sorry if I made anyone jump. I'm not sorry.
Con sonar regained contact on Master 7 bearing 071.
I'm sorry. I'm just really happy that that torpedo went for that
Con
MOSS.
sonar regained contact on
Just very, very happy
bearing
about it.
073.
Oh dear. Sorry, yeah, that's this is good. This is good news. This gives real chance for torpedo evasion. Unfortunately, I've taken far too long in killing the escort ships, and the merchant ships are just going to be too far away. They're going to get to the edge of the map before I even reach them. And I'll likely fail the mission as a result. Get a fucking equalizer. New. Why get an equalizer when people can just turn down their volumes? It's your fault that you're getting scared. You've clearly got your volume. That's it. Clearly got the volume too high. What's a man to do? Right. Okay, yep, I'm pretty sure that's an evaded torpedo right there. Is this one searching deep? Oh, this guy's searching deep. Okay, I really need to avoid him. Hate these bastards. There's the Udloy. We've found him.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully this guy finds him as well. What torpedo? Oh, fuck you. Oh, how did that come back at me? Oh, what a penis. Oh. Ow. Don't once. Let's put this on target and hope that it gets to the Udaloy in time. I'm going to have to go ahead flank cavitate here.
5, last bearing 073, contact faded. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 6, last bearing 0.
It's very upsetting, you know. It's very upsetting.
Contact faded.
I'm like having to chase down this Udaloy as best I can. There we go. We've lost the wire on that torpedo. Hopefully it finds its mark. That's all I can really hope here. We're up to 21 knots, so I'm going to have to get ready to torpedo evade this weapon. 22. If he turns left, I'm going to have a problem. No. He turned right. This gives me time, no? Ooh, go into a circular search, you bastard. Wonder if you won't go for that decoy. The decoy is too far away now. But it does give me some time. It does give me time. Time, something I do not have much of these days. But I will take it nonetheless. So this is... Oh, it's probably going to be a test or a U-set or something. It's going to be nasty. I basically wasted all of my ammo not getting the mission done. Pretty much. It's a very large fleet, though, for one slow-ass submarine to deal with. That I am. Okay. Here goes. Go for torpedo evasion. Let's do a knuckle first. Let's create some wash with the propellers. There we go. A knuckle. And give me a brief moment to deal with shit. There we go. He's starting to evade. Thank you very much there for the 100 bits from Snafu there. Also worked a total of 195 hours of this work, being stuck in inhospitality. Sucks. I bet it does. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Certainly did. Thank you very much. It's very kind. And thank you, Grizzly, as well, and Zyko for the subs. Very kind. Right, we gotta start changing depth now. Go over the torpedo. There he is.
Passing 1,100 feet.
And we gotta go over him.
Passing 1,000 feet.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
Passing 900 feet.
30 degrees left rudder.
Passing 800 feet.
800 feet aye.
Passing 700 feet.
30 degrees right rudder.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 500 feet.
500 feet aye.
Passing 400 feet.
400 feet aye.
We are cavitating.
Take the bubble off the boat. There we go.
Passing
That
200
weapon
feet.
has detonated. Very, very nice. Slow down to 5 knots.
Make turns for 5. Con sonar, no longer cavitating. Come right to.
Did my weapon really miss the Udaloy?
Oh. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 5.
Oh, I'm
bearing
upset. Right.
0,
Fuck
7,
you.
0.
Right, seriously, I'm really tempted.
Con
Really
sonar
fucking
lost
tempted.
Contact. Sierra 5. Last
Oh,
bearing
no.
0, 7, 0. Contact.
Hallelujah! It's changed course, which means it's found. I didn't think it would happen. I did not think it would happen.
Con sonar regained contact on.
Right, let's come back up to PD.
Bearing 0.
Make depth 50 feet. Dive
I honestly didn't think we would ever find that Udaloy, but here it is. It's happened. I'm so happy. Genuinely am.
Con sonar noisemaker
fucking
bearing
elated.
0, 9, 7.
Where are you searching? You're in a snaking search. You've not found anything of interest. Very curious. He's chasing him. That's our MOSS. Who are you after? Whoever you are, you're running very fucking shallow.
Sonar regained contact on Master 2, bearing 049.
That's that weapon there.
Sonar regained contact on Sierra 5, bearing 0.
Didn't find that cannon, but we did get the Udloy. About fucking time. I'm glad we finally got the Udloy. That's a big weight off my shoulders. That's like their main military radar taken offline. Lovely. Now I'm going to up the radar mast and decide what the next best course of action is. Let's reload a UGM.
Regained contact on Sierra 10, bearing 0.
Jesus.
6, 7.
Hello, Day Knight. Oh, fucking hell, Day Knight. There's an OG character from yonks ago. How you doing, mate? Welcome, welcome. Okay. Radar mast is up. Barely any contacts. Yes, this weapon's found him. No eyes on any of the merchant fleet. Which means Joe's got his work cut out. Okay. Joe really does have his work cut out. Holy balls. The merchant fleet is probably all up here now, which means Joe's got a hell of a way to go. Right, all ahead flank cavitate.
Make turns for con sonar. We are cavitating.
We need to reload harpoons in all tubes. And hope that these fucking helicopters don't cause me too much grief. Oh, hello. Let's
Lower the radar mast.
lower the radar mast before it takes damage from going too quickly.
Con, the radar mast has been damaged.
We just got that stowed in time. Let's repair the radar mast.
Damage control parties. Into the torpedo room.
Con sonar lost
Yes,
contact. Sierra
yes,
5,
yes.
Bearing 0, 7,
Perfect.
1. Contact faded.
Because we've got a hell of a run to make.
Flooding in the torpedo room.
Whoa. Whoa.
Con sonar
Whoa.
lost contact.
Hello.
Sierra 6. last
Bow
bearing
sonar's been
0,
knackered.
6, 6. Contact faded. Con,
Bastard guy
hello.
dropped a
Hit
fucking
course.
a doohar on me. Okay. Well, flooding's under control. God, he left a big hole, didn't he? Look at that arsehole. I didn't realise he was so close, to be honest. Must have dropped a fucking depth charge right on my head.
Tube 1 ready.
Nothing I can do about it. That's going to need to be repaired back at base. Blown out tube 4 as well. What did I have in tube 4? A harpoon. Oh dear. Let's hope that doesn't fucking
Con, torpedo room.
yeah.
Tube 3 ready.
go up. Yeah, not having a bow sonar is going to be a real pain in the arse. I'm going to only have the towed array. Can I even go active?
Con sonar.
I can still go
switching to
active.
Search.
That's nice. Okay, well, let's go
Con
active then.
sonar. Switching to active search.
Pretty sure that helicopter can't heckle me anymore now that it's dropped its payload on me. Please. 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 Please.
Con, radar mast has been repaired.
Don't drop shit on my head. Oh, are you joking? That's knocked me out. Are you fucking kidding me? How many fucking things does that have? That's actually blown the bow off. Abandoned ship. Yeah, didn't get any of them. That was actually really difficult. Depth bomb PLAB 120. Damn. And we got picked up by the Russian Navy. Oh no, we didn't. We got picked up by the friendly Navy. Okay, that's fair enough. God, I don't know what to play. What time is it actually? Been going for an hour and a half. I should play a few more. Let's go in the skipjack. I like the skipjack. USS Shark. So yep, didn't prevent the invasion. Yep, that was to be expected. Raider group, high speed towards the Soviet coast. Okay, anti-submarine mission. Cast off. There we go. We got to go over to the Soviet coastline. Fair enough. Yep, right on top of the stub. Yeah, was an inevitability, to be fair. Slightly too slow. What's our current mission? You've just joined us after being blown up, literally just a moment ago. There we go. Just going to run through. I'm just going to run carelessly through at full speed. Does not care. Where's the Soviet coast mission? Could be right here. New sonar contact bearing 142 designated as Sierra 1. Let's see what we're dealing with. Right, what's the sea state? Very low. Instantly getting buzzed by a bear bomber.
Sonar, new contact bearing.
Sierra 1 has been detected. Possibly a submarine. I'm going to go out on a whim and say it's a sub.
Sonar, new contact bearing. 1, 2, 5. Designated Sierra 2.
No, it looks like we have... Actually, it looks like a Rapua. This could be the raider group.
9. Designated Sierra 3.
Looks like some sort of merchant vessel. What is that? Kezbek, a massive oil tanker.
Sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as merchant.
A massive oil tanker being escorted by a bear bomber. What else have we got? These are going to be escorting warships. This is going to be our raider group. Bloody hell. We lucked out with that. Cannon?
Con sonar, Sierra
Doesn't know we're
2
here.
is classified as escort.
And lastly, possibly a Poti looking like a Grisha.
Con sonar,
So a small,
Sierra 3
so a
is
larger
classified
boat,
as
a smaller
escort.
boat, and an oil tanker. Very nice. Have ever played Silent Storm? If you haven't, you totally should. Compared to XCOM 2, it's way ahead of its time. Turn-based, of course. Old but good. Should definitely try it. You owe yourself as a gamer. Okay. Very well. I shall endeavour to play it in that case.
Passing 400 feet.
Passing 400 feet. I have bubble on the boat. Let's take that off. Oh dear. I think I'm going to go for a sleep after this mission. For I am tired. Okay, so let's take our time and service the targets. As a gamer, Eck. I'm a gamer. Joe's a gamer. Joe knows what's up. Oh dear. Stretchy arms. Ooh. Oh dear. Cat doesn't want to know me. That's fair enough. I'm used to it. Okay. Really identifying these guys very quickly. We get, oh, hello. Military radar ping. Nicht gut. Semi-quiet submarine running at 148 decibels. It's certainly not loud, but it's certainly not quiet. There we go. Right. So what are we waiting for here? This shitty fucking sonar array to actually like wind up. Let's change course slightly. Do a TMA leg, bearing 236, please.
Helm right 2, 236, helm I.
Nope, nope, not this time, Jane. Gonna actually go to sleep, for I am very sleepy. There's the Kazbek moving in a sort of westerly fashion, southwesterly fashion. Oh dear. Oh, we're getting buzzed. It's not right overhead, but it's pretty fucking close.
Con, helm, steady course.
Does not like. The Kazbek is now actually on sonar. There you go. Big old tanker. Doesn't look like an oil... Maybe it is an oil... No, that's an oil tanker, isn't it? Pretty sure that's an oil tanker. Yep. In any case, it's an enormous... In fact, no, it can't be a tanker. It's got cranes. It looks like a large cargo vessel in that case, the Kazbek. Yeah, a very large cargo ship. What's the total tonnage of a Kazbek? 16,000. Rather heavy, would you not say? Very curious. Pitiful 14 knot top speed, which it's not pulling, it's only doing 8 knots. But it is moving away. Right, I'm going to shove a torpedo up its bum. Firing point Besiegers bearing 133.
Tube 4. Aye, sir.
Let's get Tube 4 out, get it chasing the target. I'm also going to fire snapshots here.
Con, fire control, we've lost the
And
wire.
here.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Just like so. Oh, here we go. We've had our own return fire. Right, let's go down to 400
Make depth
feet.
400 feet, dive by.
And all the head flank cavitate. Release ship from silent running.
For 3. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Maybe not all head flank cavitate. Let's go 20
Con
knots.
sonar, no longer cavitating.
Reload MOSS in tube 1.
At 400 feet, dive by.
Let's point the weapon. Helm, come left
Con
bearing
maneuvering,
18
come
117.
left to 117. Helm, aye.
Defo gonna get buzzed by that guy very shortly. He's getting himself lined up. Very pretty, the bear bomber.
Con, helm, steady course.
Decent bit of Soviet engineering. I've been told it's impossibly loud though, like monstrously so. This game looks like fun, but very advanced. I would agree with you.
Control, we've lost the wire.
Reload tube 4. Okay, running at 20 knots, attempting to get over the torpedo that's coming for us. If not, this is going to be a very short mission. Where is the Antonov? It's coming, I can smell it. Hello, my favourite sub-commander. Hello. Is it Flerian? Flerian? Oh, I'm terrible with names.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 148.
Oh, there's our target. Just gonna fucking... Oh no, that is bad news. Bad news.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
No, not all ahead flank. 30 degrees right rudder.
20.
Turn away.
Maneuvering aye.
This is not good. Not good
Con
at
sonar,
all.
noisemaker bearing 1.
I made a bit of a fart of this. All good, all good, all bad, very bad.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 1.
Now it's time to go ahead flank cavitate.
Make turns for 3. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Now Joe's got to get out of here. Yeah, this is not good news. We're tracking something though. Good. Doesn't look like it's the cannon though. It looks like it's the Grisha that we're tracking. Very strange. Seriously strange.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Not that I'd know.
Con sonar, noisemaker
Here comes a
bearing
torpedo.
157.
Oh, it appears to have worked nicely. Yes.
Con sonar regain
we're gonna get some
contact
grief.
on Sierra 3.
Incoming
bearing
grief.
154.
Incoming grief. Incoming grief.
Con, knuckle formed.
You bastard. Satan. Hello.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 30.
Yep.
knots. Con sonar, torpedo in the water.
Torpedo in the water.
Bearing 237.
Passing 400 feet.
Come right to 076.
I've got to do so much. Oh, hello. Depth charges. Head front.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 108. Contact faded.
Is that my weapon that's got sucked up on that? Nope, still an enemy. Let's get a knuckle. And the knuckle. And the knuckle. There it is. Lovely. Bit of torpedo evasion. All good. I kind of want to swing right, but I know it's going to be like the fucking death of me. It's actually going to be the death of me, but I do want to swing right.
Con, helm, steady course.
There's the weapon. Make a knuckle.
Con, knuckle.
Oh,
There we go. Not too bad. Black Widow, thank you very much for the 2 months. Tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, my friend. Cheers, man. Okay. Knuckle.
formed.
This is like fucking...
Con sonar regained contact on.
Torpedo's
0,
got its 2 canisters of
1,
NOS.
0, 2.
Con, knuckle formed.
Whoa! Shit, okay, the countermeasures did not work against that. And it's killed me in 1 hit. Can I bring us up to escape depth? I can't believe that blew me up. An air-launched tubbit. Tiny little hole on the stern. And that's blown us up in 1 hit. You absolute bastard. The ship is lost. Abandoned ship? Damn. Very unlucky. And we still get picked up somehow by the Americans. Well, shit. Well, clearly I've lost the plot. So I am going to head off to bed. Or at least chill out for a little bit and unwind, and then I'll catch you for some streaming tomorrow. I think I'm going to do some Bomber Crew tomorrow, potentially. Or maybe try this game that I've been asked to take a look at. I'm not sure. Plans are plans. But yes, I'll come back to Cold Waters when I'm a bit less tired. So yes, thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much to everyone that subbed. Apologies, as I say, for disappearing for 4 days. There was a barbecue.
Yeah.
We should get back to sort of regular scheduling very, very shortly. So yes. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you all next time. Toodaloo! Cheeky plug for Community Games Night, sorry. Yes. Cheeky plug for Community Games Night. If you jump on over to the Discord, I believe it's Tate Mars and Unit Gamma and whatever have got a small like community game thing set up. So if you're interested in playing some games with some of the other cunts you've seen here in chat tonight, just head on over to the Discord using either !Discord or clicking the panel down below Twitch. I'm sure they'd love to have you. Alright, stream plug over. Thank you very much. Take care. Toodaloo!